Hey guys, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So today is the last day of the non-event, which means we get the emails, information from Evony about the upcoming event tomorrow. It is the April Fool's event. We'll get into that in a minute. There's a couple items that are on offer during this event. So one of them is Sir Philip. I guess he has bought his own Siege General, and it is a good one. It is going to increase siege attack and rally capacity 10%. And when you're talking about some of these rallies that are already up to about, I've seen what, 45 million, 50 million, and you're going to add, now you won't add 10% to that, but you will get that up to, about 3 million more, I think, if that's my calculations on what level 40 rally cap is rally hall. So anyways, it's just going to make sieges even more devastating. Players still need to catch up to that, mind you. Like, not everybody can fill those rallies, or at least they can't for long periods in Battlefield. So there is still work to go by the players, but this guy looks awesome. Looks like a must-have, same as Alexander and Tamiris. Every alliance is going to have one of those. Just waiting for the next mounted general to drop that has the rally capacity. And everybody's got to work on troops, I guess, to catch up. Now, there's also a castle that's going to be offered, and it's in the Dawns of Civilization event, the event where if you pay $4.99, you get to access the column on the right. If you pay $27.99, you are going to win regardless. The unfortunate thing with this decoration is it comes with no buffs. So here it is. All the way over here. So this is it. It's going to take up 3x3 squares instead of 2x2, which the regular castle does, but it comes with no buffs. So if you're in a large alliance, an alliance with a lot of members, human members, not alts, this is going to be super disappointing because you're not going to be able to use it all the time because you're going to take up too much space and other people need to be in the alliance for the buffs. Now, there's also this one that I think it's going to be what the Viking people get this time. And again, you're going to get it for 14 days, no buffs. Not Viking, Barbarian Champions. And then there's a rumor that in the cake, the Edinburgh Castle is going to be available again. So, on the final level. So, I guess we'll see. And actually, sorry, not the Edinburgh, the Verona. This is the one that's supposed to be available again in the cake. So if you missed out, you can get it. It is a very good keep. It's, I'm curious if Evony is going to do the mini cake where it only costs 1,200 American only to get this. Because it was offered last time on 2,500. And if they're doing it the way they're doing Civilization gear, where now things are on the wheel, possibly in boss fragments, so after the first time something's offered, it's offered for a lower amount. Now, speaking of the wheel, super disappointing, there is no wheel this time. So the wheel with the new gear is not available this time, Taish's wheel, and that is very unfortunate because it gave hope to a lot of players who don't coin or don't coin too much. Hey, I can get this gear. I know myself, I need the Plantagenet chest piece, and then I'll have the 6 out of 6 permanent rally buff. It would be nice to have, and they're not being offered again right now. Maybe once they go all the way through what's being offered, it'll be offered again. Now, there's a couple other things that are going on in Evony. And let me look at the April Fool's preview. First, we'll go through this, and pretty standard, not too much being offered here. Package sale value is increased to 48,000%. I think the last few events it's been 45,000. So I guess we're going to get a little bit extra. I don't know what, but my guess is a lot of people complained that the Barbarian tokens did not release scrolls and refined stones anymore. Once you open them, they only release those if you save them and open them out of events. So maybe it'll have something to do with that. I don't know, but Also, if we go into, we might as well just talk about this first. And then I'll go into the gear to show you what's coming out this event. So this is the main handler of players for Evony customer service, Elena. And she has posted in the Evony Elite group, there's a developer chat coming out again. There's a rumor that it's later today, but usually they just say it 1 hour before and say, here's the chat. Come on in, guys, whoever's in the group. I probably won't be in it. I was invited to the Facebook group a while ago, but I foolishly thought it was just spam, and they're just inviting me to the regular Facebook group, which I already was a part of, and I turned it down. And now I've been trying to get in since, and they won't accept me. So I tried again, and I still have a pending request, so we'll see. But anyways, this is the topics that Elena has. They're going to talk about Battle of Chalons, rewards, times, rules, etc. Wonder if anyone will discuss Continent 1's fiasco at the end. Probably not. And question 2, what are your thoughts on the upcoming All-Stars? Question 3, what are your thoughts on the new Dragon Cliff? These are useless questions. Like, what are people going to say about the Dragon Cliff? Oh, I think we pay too much stones. They're not going to listen or change that sort of stuff. I don't really think that these are... I think Evony's just looking for a pat on the back on those first 3 topics. Like, I don't understand what they're asking for here. I don't think the group of people in there will be able to come to some sort of consensus and talk about anything that will actually get change. And then number 4, other matters. Server merges, events, and packs. Yeah, so Evony wants to talk about their packs. How can we get more money out of you? Server merges, there is a big desire for this. A lot of people want server merges, especially because their alliances can't fill the rallies anymore that I was just talking about. So we got this new Siege General, and people can't fill those. So people would like merges. How they go about that is anybody's guess. The way Evony currently goes about it is basically they have a formula, and once your server stops spending the desired amount that Evony would like you to spend, Evony merges you. So that's really the only way to get a merger at this point. Complaining to them, asking for them doesn't do it. So not sure what's going to go on with that. But now we have civilization gear. So this is the pieces that are coming out tomorrow. It's going to be this chest piece. Very nice defensive chest piece. So in-city siege attack, ground and mounted defense, enemy range debuff, and all troop HP. So this is a very good in-city piece. And then the helmet is also coming out. In-city defense, ground HP, enemy ground HP, enemy range HP. So personally, I don't like this very much, which is okay because you don't need all the pieces, right? So to get all 6, you will get some in-city buffs for defense and HP, which are very nice. But, so there, it says coming soon, but we've seen what the bracers look like on the ring, and it doesn't have siege range bonus. So maybe that's an opportunity to use an Achaemenid helmet and an Achaemenid ring, so you still get the bonus, and then you use the chest piece, the bow, and who knows what else there is there to get all the other buffs. But you'd be giving up the 6 out of 6 buff. But if you get all 6 pieces of this, in-city range troop and siege attack 50% bonus, that is huge. This defensive gear is what everybody's been waiting for, but to be honest, I still don't think it's going to matter when someone's sending 45 million troops at you. In Chalons, I got hit. I'm nowhere near the biggest coiner in the game. My buffs are pretty good. Like, I got 1,000 ground defense. I got 1,300 siege attack. I have a lot of good stuff. Nothing great. No chance. I go from 4.1 billion to 0 in one hit. There's nothing you can do against this. Yesterday in Battle of Guatemala, we played a very good alliance. Lots of good players, coiners, all-star finalists. Everyone gone in. Well, I think one guy took 3 shots. Everybody else, 1 or 2. We were zeroing people who were 6 bill in one shot. like 5.8 to 0, 6.2 to 0. Crazy, crazy stuff right now in Battlefield. So hopefully this defensive gear, I feel like to even things out, they should actually just give it out. Just be like, here, guys, we made a mistake. We made offense too good. Here you go. But of course, Evony doesn't think like that. It's a business, and it's like, you want defense? Pay for it. So anyways, this is Genghis. Hope you guys enjoy the event coming up. It is resource-consuming event. Advice for anyone doing it, only complete what you can. So if you can get to 5 billion, do 5 billion. If you can get to 8 billion, do not do 8 billion. You should save that for the next time, and then next time maybe you'll get to 10 billion for the other resources. So this is Genghis, Server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.